This is the Vive Health 50 mode TENS unit. Inside you'll get your device along with some electrode wires and 3 different types of pads. You get a small pinpoint circular pad that's really good for certain areas on the hand, like right here if you needed to. Some normal standard square pads, you get 2 of those. And a rectangular pad, which is for bigger areas, like if you wanted to put it somewhere on your back, and your charging cable, as well as your manual. So there's 3 modes on the 50 modes TENS unit. You have your TENS mode, which is more for nerve pain, your EMS mode, which is going to target more muscles, and your fitness mode is kind of a mix between the 2. It's more of like a massage. And then you could switch between the 3 just simply by pressing this M button. Every time you switch, it'll revert the settings back to 0, just so that way you don't give yourself a big shock upon switching. So I'm going to power this on here. I only have 1 channel plugged in because you could use this with only 1 channel, or you could use both simultaneously, and I'll show you that here in a second. So it'll come with some big rectangular pads, which are good for bigger muscle groups like the bicep, the thigh, or their back especially. And then it comes with some standard square size ones, so I'll place that here on my forearm. And to turn it up, I'm just going to touch channel 1 here, press that up. Now this will be the intensity, and you'll notice there's a kind of a long pause in between each pulse. So if you want that to be more frequent, you turn up this little arrow key here, and now what that does is increase how often you get the pulse. And if you wish to add a second channel, you just plug that in here and get your pads. These are the small circular pads. They're really good for pinpointing pain exactly if you have a specific problem area. I like to use mine right there on my hand, and another one here on the wrist. And the settings are still active for the first channel, so this hasn't stopped at all, even though I plugged in the second one. Now I'm gonna adjust the second one. Now they are matched by that frequency, so you can't individually change the frequency, but you can change the strength of the pulse. And that's the Vive Health 50 modes TENS unit.